Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project tanning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen, and today I'm going to be updating my Turn and Burn project pan for the month of February 2025, and I'm very excited. I have a little bit of heartburn happening, so please excuse me if I have to do this kind of a thing, but I just want to get through this. I know I'm super real on this channel, okay? So I'll start with my foil packets first. I'm sure I have other items that I can add in here, but I'm just going to wait until the next month. I'm filming this a couple days early, and I just want to get this filmed now because I do have a bunch of things coming up over the course of the week and I don't have time to film. So today is that day. The first item I have is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Again, cannot get away from this thing. Like every time I finish something, another one pops up in my collection somewhere and it's like, stop. I've had enough. I've had enough. I want my moisturizing primers. I do not want the gripping primers anymore, just for a while. Anyway, it's not terrible. It's just not what I need in the wintertime. Next is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream. And this says 6 African oils and ceramides. And it's a 1.5 mil? Yeah, 1.5 mil packet, and this is really nice. I do enjoy this. I am one of those Drunk Elephant, not fanatics at all means, but or by all means, but I do definitely use quite a few Drunk Elephant items, and this is really nice. I don't own this, and like I have never purchased it, but every time I get this sample, I do enjoy it. And then next I have, what brand is this? Clarins. Oh wow, this is all over the place. Clarins Multi-Active Niacinamide and Sea Holly Extract Glow Boosting Smoothing Day Line Smoothing Day Cream. Holy moly, things are all over. So I just looked on here, but Sea Holly is my favorite plant ever. I finally found some plants where I live and I planted them last year and I'm hoping they come back because I think they're a perennial, but they're literally my favorite plant. They're so spiky and weird and beautiful, and I just feel like they're not the typical plant. They're still pretty, but they're also edgy and they're also like different. And I feel like, not to call myself like pretty or anything, but like I resonate with a plant that's kind of strange. You know what I mean? So if I had to say like what plant do you most describe yourself as, it would be a Sea Holly, because I just feel like they're so different. But anyway, that was out of left field, but yeah, that's just how I roll. Next is Lancome Absolute Rich Cream, and this says with Grand Rose extracts. Not super fan of rose stuff, but this one was fine. It's not like overpowered with a rose scent or anything, so that's okay. Those are the foil packets. I have 4 this month, just 4 of those. I did bring quite a few in last month, so I'm not going to pull anything in this month. I'm just going to use what I have in the bathroom. There's a ton of samples, both foil packets and also like mini stuff, which I'll talk about in a second. I have a lot of deluxe size samples here right now, so I'll use what I can. The first one I really want to talk about is this Hourglass Phantom Volumizing Glossy Balm. I loved this. Absolutely loved this. I used it when I was sick. It was the only item that I actually used, really, for makeup and stuff. And this was absolutely phenomenal. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I actually, it looks yellow, but I have a popsicle stick that I taped to the stick because it was just this tiny little thing. And I was like, you know, it was ridiculous. So I taped a popsicle stick so it was about this long, and then I just broke it off and shoved it back in here. But every single shade of these I really enjoyed. I preferred, I think, the top 2 and maybe like the bottom one, which kind of looks, actually no, that one was a little too dark for me, but it goes on like a balm, but like a gloss, like I think it's called a glossy balm. So that's the perfect way to describe it. It's just hydrating, glossy, shiny, gorgeous, just gorgeous. I would actually like to purchase one of these, but I'll have to see how I feel because I am on a lip no buy, but I have been decluttering quite a few, and with good intention too, because I bought these things not knowing if I would like them or not, and now I'm actually getting, like, I'm parting with some things and playing with things in my collection that I actually want to use. And so we'll see, but I do think this is on my to buy list. I would like to get one of these at some point. but I will just describe this for you. It says Phantom Volumizing Glossy Balm, an innovative all-in-one lip gloss balm that nourishes, hydrates, and plumps lips while delivering full-bodied color with a dewy, high-shine finish. And I would absolutely agree. I don't know if the value will be worth the product amount that you get, but I honestly would like to try one of them at least. And I hope that these come out as a holiday kind of kit where you can get like 2 or 3 different colors in one kit, because then I would buy that. But I know at the Sephora sale in April, I have a $50 gift card from my mom from Christmas. And excuse me, I will be allowing myself to use that, but I'm not sure if I want to get something like this or a loose powder, because I go through loose powders like crazy. So I always like to buy new ones and replenish, because I actually go through them pretty quickly and I like to have different ones in my collection. And since Givenchy has changed its formula, I don't have a favorite anymore. So I need to play with the ones that I have again, and also try and find something new that maybe will replace, because that's so disappointing. It was the most fabulous loose powder ever, and yeah. But anyhow, this is something that's on my wish list, so I'm actually going to allow myself to count this as a deluxe size sample and not a foil packet this time, because I find that lip products are a little harder to use, and this took me the course of a couple days to get through this. So I will allow myself to count this as 1 out of my 3 points that cost me 3 points to get an item in. So this will be one of the 3. So I will allow this one this time. I don't usually allow like these kinds of things. Oops. Because these are like one-use items, where this is like multiple applications over a couple days, like a course of a couple days. And so I'm actually good with the amount of work that I put into using this, allowing myself to count this item. The next item that I have that I've used is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. And this was actually really, really nice. Another item that I would consider repurchasing or purchasing, because I've never purchased it before. And it's a hydrating primer, which this is why I like it. I prefer a hydrating moisturizing primer because my skin is so dry, it's disgusting. Like, I've been using my peeling stuff so much lately. Holy smokes. So it says Pure Canvas Hydrating Primer helps to improve and extend the wear of makeup while providing hydration and reducing the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and dry patches. I will attest to that. It did reduce my dry patches. It's powered by over 85% skincare ingredients. This formula helps improve the look of bare skin. I actually really like this. So this is something I would also consider purchasing in the future. And I don't want to say I'm getting really low on my face primers. I have enough to get me through the year and then some. But if I were to repurchase an item and I wanted to get a primer, I would get this one. It's actually really nice. So 2 items that I tried as samples. This is why I like samples, because then I've tried the product and I know, not like all the items that I brought into my collection that I've just decluttered that I tried and hated the first time I tried them. So the next item I have is the Orlane B21 Extraordinaire Youth Eye Contour Cream. That's right. Youth Eye Contour Cream. I don't know exactly a whole lot about this. I know there's about 3 mils in here, but this is a deluxe size sample, so this does count against my beauty bank. So that one will also go with those other 2. I did want to show you the inside of here in case you guys didn't notice that this deluxe size sample is in here. I'm just hanging on to the packaging because I do want to add that to my wish list. Next is the Dr. Barbara Sturm Molecular Cosmetics Hyaluronic Serum. I wish the font was a little bit more prominent, because you can see it's not even focusing because it's so thin. It's like one of those extra thin tattoos, which I love, don't get me wrong, but like it's really hard to see. But this is fabulous. I love Dr. Barbara Sturm products. Definitely see that there's a teeny tiny drop in there. I wish I could get this out. Let me see if I can pour that out right now. I left this on its side. Oh, it's coming out. Don't even get me started. I was going to say that's what she said, okay? Yeah, I got a little bit out of here, so that's perfect. Oh, yes. Even on the backs of my hands. Yes. Okay, I love a hyaluronic acid. It just makes my skin feel so hydrated and so, like, saturated. It feels good. But I do love this, but it's so expensive, ridiculously expensive. But that is also an empty, and this one was, how many mils did it say? I wish, hoping that it would say, but it doesn't have it on here. It just has like where they're located and made in Germany, which is good to know. I like to know where things are made. And then next is the Peach and Lily Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. And this was gifted to me from my bestie Andrea. She really likes Peach and Lily. And I was so happy when she sent me some of this because I really like this cleanser. And I managed to use this up in the month of February, which was really great because I like using different cleansers on my skin instead of always just the same one. Because I feel like it kind of gives your skin like whoa, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? This is not the typical product we use. So it just kind of like keeps your skin on its toes. And our skin is our largest organ. So it's nice to just kind of like make sure you do what you need to do to keep it healthy. And I feel like a good cleanser is always good, especially when you wear as much makeup as I do. Okay, next and final out of all of this is the Dr. Jart Prejuvenation Firming Bakuchiol Serum. Bakuchiol. Again, terrible pronunciation. It says collagen peptide plus glycerin, and there's 7 mils in here. I should tell you in this Peach and Lily it has 30 mils in this one. And then again, 7 in this one. So really, really like this one. I actually enjoyed using this. I love a serum though. I have to have multiple layers, starting from like essence, and then toner is okay, but I find toner a little more stripping, where I find essence very hydrating. So I do an essence, I do a serum, and then I do a heavy moisturizer, and sometimes an eye cream, but I don't need as much under my eye if I have a nice thick cream under my eye, because otherwise I tend to get a little bit more milia, like it's more noticeable, and I just don't want that. And I've been noticing that I have quite a bit of milia on my skin lately, so I'm gonna have to get that looked into soon. But I think it's just the products I'm using and also the dryness. It's kind of just keeping all the products in because I'm using so much, because my skin is just so dry. But this is a really nice product, this Dr. Jart Prejuvenation Serum. You guys can go ahead and say that name because I can't pronounce that, but I really, really enjoyed that. So that is everything that I have in my Turn and Burn this month. I have been super enjoying this series. I've always enjoyed this series, and I will continue to do the series. So I'm not going to pull anything in because like I said, I have a ton already in my bathroom from the past month. I pulled in a ton of foil packets. I am also working on a couple of Yummy Skin items from Danessa Myricks, although I'm not sure if I want to continue with this one because I don't like this product. So I think I don't know. I've used up these two, and I can't use any of these until, sorry, I'm not trying to flip you guys off. I can't use any of these until like summer, and I just don't enjoy it enough. So I think I'm going to call this one done, and I'm not going to count this against anything, even though I've also used the primer and 2 of these. I don't know. This is not my favorite, so I wouldn't purchase, which is really strange because so far I've liked a lot of the Danessa Myricks items, especially the Yummy Skin items. And speaking of, I have a couple of these Blurring Balm Powder Flushed. It says face and lip. That's all it says. Blurring Balm Powder Flushed Face and Lip. Okay, so anyways, I have these always turned upside down because I have to keep this closed, and I also don't want there to be too much space in the back of it. But I'm currently working on this shade here, which I believe was Prima Donna, which is like this. I think this one up here. I think that's how that lays out. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's Prima Donna. I'm pretty sure that's Prima Donna. I really don't know. Like, I really don't know. Oh, it's on the back. Jubilee. Totally wrong. Absolutely wrong. But that was Jubilee. They are on the back, so that's good. Like, don't make me guess, please. I haven't used very much of it at all, but I will definitely use all of these. I think I own a couple of these shades. So I think I might even take some of these when I travel if I haven't used them up by that point, which I probably won't have. But I really, really enjoy this formula. And honestly, like, it's making me question some of my other cream products purchases, and like, do I need to keep those other ones? So yeah, I'm gonna say this one's done as well, which makes me feel really happy. I didn't even consider this one, but I did finish the primer and I did finish these two foundations. I just did not enjoy them that much, so these will all be going in the garbage because I can't recycle any of these, I don't think. Oh, I can recycle the Lancome one and the Clarins one, but nothing else is recyclable. So and then of course these other ones you'll see again if you guys are watching my beauty rehab. You're gonna see all of these ones again because they're all part of that beauty rehab. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. I'm thinking maybe a blue heart today. That would be so great. I love picking something new. It's always fun and exciting, but a blue heart would be great. So thank you guys again. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.